Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hypixel server. I'm playing this arena brawl, I should say. It's in beta. Having a lot of fun with it. Ratings 1232, not the best. Win streak so far 11 in a row, so hopefully I'll make it 12 in this video. But real quick, I wanted to show you what I'm using as far as skills and whatnot. I'm using the rocket chicken because it's only 30 energy and it's 80 damage to all nearby enemies I should say, and that's really good. Because I do like the fireball too, but I can spam this 3 times before I can get this out. You know what I mean? This can only go out twice, so this one's really like 240 damage by the time all 3 of them hit. Whereas this one's only 200. You could go that same route with the snowball and say, well, that would be a little better then, but that just gives you the extra damage. Plus, it's like an AOE effect where this one only slows. So I'm not really liking the snowball. But also the snowball is only direct damage. Like you had to hit him with it, whereas this one you can get in the general vicinity. So let's go back. Combat skills, just by kind of like looking through it, I'm thinking that the cooldown upgrade is going to be the best here, so I'm going to go up through that because that's basically like, you're going to be able to attack 10% faster with your major abilities and 10% faster in healing, whereas health upgrade that doesn't do anything. It gives you like, like 2-3 hits extra, so I don't think that's really that great. Melee upgrade, I kinda like, only because that base damage, but then again most of your damage comes from your skills, so I'm also thinking that that's kind of a waste. Then this one I'm not so sure about your energy upgrade, which I'll probably be leveling these 2 up together. I still think that the haste will be better, or the cooldown reduction will be better, but the base energy, to have extra energy, would be useful too. Excuse me. So into support skills, I really like healing totem. If you're playing with somebody and you can coordinate, when you're gonna drop it, and which I think is really good because that's a really strong heal. But for randoms like I've been doing, I'm using the holy water because that that's like a guaranteed 300 health, you know what I mean, no matter what. And then you also have 100 if your friend's nearby. So if you're playing with a team member, I would go ahead and use healing totem. If you're doing randoms, just if you can't coordinate, or you're playing with somebody but you can't coordinate, I'd say use holy water. Now I haven't used any of these other ones, but looking at them, obviously I can't tell what these are, but I'm thinking that holy water is definitely going to be the strongest competitor. Maybe life leech, but then again that's not that valuable in my opinion, because it's 8 melee hits, which would be good, but then that requires you to do something, you know what I mean, whereas this is no matter what you're getting 300 health. So what else do we check? Okay, utility skills, I'm using bull charge to get rid of barricade and wall of vines. I might try, where is it at? I don't know. Actually, I probably won't try anything on here because I'm just not that impressed with any of it, honestly. And then over here, oh yeah, I'm using the chicken, I told you that. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just say anyway, because I'm in queue. Queue times are kind of long. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this and then see you when we're actually playing a game, and I can kind of tell you some things that maybe you didn't know about. But alright, so it's loading now. It's teleporting in 3 seconds, supposedly. Oh, it feels like it's been longer than 3 seconds. Oh, there it goes. Awesome. So I believe that there's only one little match here. One little map arena. On the bottom, I believe healing spawns first, and then the damage, and I think it's at 30-second intervals. I'm not 100% sure, but that's just from what I've noticed. Also, I'd like you to notice that when you're using your sprint, you're getting more energy. Like that's so it's good to always be sprinting instead of always good to be sprinting instead of just like walking around and saving that, because you're gonna be getting extra damage. You know, basically look at his DPS. These guys are all just kind of sitting there. Very good here. But yeah, so basically I think that their main damage is going to be coming from the abilities and not your melee damage. Also, I like bull charge. If you get in a sticky situation, you can always get out and kind of save yourself by running. There's nothing that blocks bull's charge from what I understand. No. But yeah, and I didn't really catch it, but I'm pretty sure that the health spawned first, and then the double damage. And when you do get one of those perks, see, look at that. That's nice because that snares you. You just push charge right through it. But I think when alright, this guy's dead, I believe, yeah. Yeah, and also that's another thing why I'm using the holy water, because that guy's, you know, if he would have had that holy grenade, he would have guaranteed had that health, and he might have been able to live from that. But since he used the totems, it's not that good. If you use the barricade totem thing, that's another thing that might help out a lot, but unless you got bull rush, it's another reason why I use it. But anyways, that's a good game. So yeah, recapping on that, that should be the healing thing first, and I believe 30 seconds after the healing procs, I think that the double damage procs, when you sprint, you gain energy faster, and that energy is basically your DPS, your real raw damage. So I think you're going to want to really start building towards that, opposed to just the health and the base melee damage, because that 10, you know, you max it out, that's only 12 damage. And when you're looking at 2,000 health and, you know, constant supply of heals and stuff, you really need, you know, considerably more damage. Also, going back into the shop, I already explained this, but the rocket chicken, as of right now, I have, you know, for what I have unlocked, I believe that that's going to be your best DPS, just because it's AoE. You have your splash damage. You can hit, like, you know, 2 targets at once. You can, you know, use it 3 times immediately. If you're sprinting, you can probably even get 4 off. Versus this, that you're only going to get 2, maybe 3. Versus, you know, I see a lot of people. I think it's this, not this one. I think it might be, excuse me, that one. So when I get enough coins for that, I'm going to try that and maybe put it in annotations or something if that's better. The boulder toss, I don't know if that's going to be good or not. It might be good, because I haven't unlocked it yet, but then again, that's only one, you know what I mean, that's one cast of 220. I see a lot of people using this lightning strike. The person I was playing with, my friend Sarathor, if you guys remember, he was using that a good bit, but it's nice because it immobilizes them, but you can only cast that once for 150 damage, and I just don't feel like that immobilize is really that, you know, that good compared to, you know what I mean, an AoE splash attack that you can do 4 times pretty quickly, you know, 3 I guess, but you'll be able to get that extra 20 no problem. But alright, so that is that's Arena Brawl, and this is in beta, so all this might change, but I think right now it's really fun. I love this, and Thanks for watching.